Open Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor E. Adeboye. Today, Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. Topic: God's Master Plan. Memory verse: Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Bible reading: Genesis chapter 37 verses 23 to 26 and Genesis chapter 50 verses 19 to 20. Genesis chapter 37 verses 23 to 26. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that he stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. And they took him and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty, there was no water in it. And they sat down to eat bread, and they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead with their camels, bearing spicery and balm and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. And Judah said unto his brethren, What profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Genesis chapter 50, verses 19 to 20. And Joseph said unto them, Fear not, for am I in the place of God? As for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass as it is this day, to save much people alive. Message: Our God is a master planner. He is always many steps ahead in his planning. In our Bible reading today, Joseph's brothers planned to do evil to him, but they did not know that God had gone ahead to use their evil plots as a means to fulfill his destiny. What a master plan. We see another example in the book of Esther, where God had already made Esther the queen before Mordecai began to plot evil against the Israelites. Many times, when we think that some things are happening for no specific reason, we have no idea that God is setting one of his plans in motion. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, the Bible tells us of a big giant that was terrorizing the army of a nation on the battlefield for 40 days. Back in the country, nobody knew about the terrorist, but a man sent his young son to take food to his older brothers that were on the battlefield. That young son happened to be David, the man that God had anointed to be the next king of Israel. Before this, God had arranged for David to be trained to kill giants by sending a lion and a bear for him to kill as practice. When you read the story, you will hear David telling the king about the training he had received in the forest, which qualified him to face the giants and kill him. Acts chapter 16, verses 9 to 40. Acts 16, 9 to 40 tells us about another clever plan of God. God wanted to save the soul of a man and his family, but because of the nature of that man's work, there was no way he could attend any crusade. As a jailer, he couldn't leave the prison he was working in, as he had to look after the prisoners. Therefore, God needed somebody to go to the prison to preach to him. In that story, you will see clearly how God planned it. In a vision, somebody told Paul, Come to Macedonia and help us. Paul went to Macedonia in line with the vision, cast a demon out of a girl, and ended up in jail because of a family that had to be saved. Trust God and obey whatever instructions he gives to you. Once he tells you to go in a particular direction, obey him so that you can be a vessel that he uses to bring his plans to pass. Prayer point: Father, please show me your plans and help me to walk in them successfully. Bible in 1 year. Joshua chapter 5 to chapter 7. Joshua chapter 5 to chapter 7. Hymn for today: Standing on the promises of Christ my King. God bless you.